Wait, set. 53.
Fresno.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No
Wait, set.
tempo.
Wait,
Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Push him back.
Hey, check right. Watching your grind.
I'm here all day.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Here we go.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some
20.
yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Watch the blood. Motion. Blood.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Wait, set.
So
Wait,
from the
20.
36 now, first and 10. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play
Wait, set.
clock and probably was
Alabama,
trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Hey, eat. Let's go, D.
Again, it's Jones. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some
Wait,
clock.
set. 29.
Yeah, exactly right,
Alpha.
but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit up.
Regular.
Effectively as well.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Wait, set.
Possibly
Wide,
a turning
80.
point. Big play coming. This is third and
Here we go,
long.
D. Get off the field. Mike 55. Watch the curl.
Sugar.
Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Wait, set.
So it's
380.
football as we welcome you back. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Open man has got one. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting that on fourth. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Switch up.
Hey, Alabama.
Shotgun give to Fournette. The big man, Tyson Alualu, there to make the tackle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Steelers 17-yard line.
Wait, set. Wait, 20.
Right here, 41 Mike. Army, Army. Army, Army. 41 Mike. 41 Mike. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Goal 50.
Fournette running out of the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Lay down.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Wait, set.
The Steelers
53.
now in the nickel here on third down.
Get that quarterback. And all come.
41's coming. 41's the Mike.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
Jacket, reload.
They'll try and run some clock here as they go around. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Who trying to play?
Wait, set. Green 80.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike 41. You got to wedge that, huh? I got you. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
When he hit.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays. You're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Steelers 14. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The
Black
Pittsburgh
20.
offense at the line to start their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
45.
That'll be a pickup of 29 yards there. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.
Kick it and